it was Christmas. Or Sensmas, if you celebrate that holiday. As hell didn't really get Christmas. It didn't really get all the gifts from Santa or anything like that. As Charlie was sad, she had an idea. As she would go to Lucifer. As Lucifer was chilling in his house, Charlie would say, "Dad, what if we got Santa to visit?" In this timeline, Santa would be real, by the way. As Lucifer would look at Charlie and say, "Charlie, to have Santa visit hell? Who'd even be on the nice list? You? Well, maybe me, hopefully me, and Vaggie? That's not true, Dad. I've redeemed some sinners, and I truly think there's some good people, and this would prove it. If only one person's on the nice list, it would prove they're good people." Lucifer would say, "I guess we can try. I'll ask him if anyone would be on the nice list. I need more than 10 people, though, to do this." Charlie would say, "Deal." As Lucifer would summon a portal, he would go to the North Pole. As Santa was there, "Ho, ho, ho! It's only a day before Christmas. Lucifer, what are you doing here? Are you here about that train you always wanted? The one with the rubber duck?" Lucifer would say, "You know about that? It's sold out. I mean, I can make it with magic, but it's just not the same. Anyway, could you visit hell?" Santa would say, "Of course I can. How many people?" As you'd show a list with 100 people. Lucifer would say, 100 people? That's a lot. "Well, there are millions, so that's really not a lot," Santa would say. As then, Lucifer would sigh and say, "Close enough." As Santa would prepare his trip to the Hazbin Hotel. As the next day, Charlie would be excited for Santa to visit, as she would lay out milk and cookies. Maggie would say, "Hun, what are you doing?" Charlie would say, "You were alive. You were on Earth, right? Don't you remember Santa?" "Yeah, doesn't he give gifts to kids?" "Well, yeah, but we made a deal. He'll give gifts to everyone good in hell. But, there's only 100 people." Vaggie would say, "Of course there is." "Well, at least we are on the nice list." Angel would say, "What about me?" "Angel, considering your career, hey, is that really something that get you on the naughty list? I mean, it's not considered a sins list, is it?" Charlie would say, "That is true. What would get you on the naughty list?" Alistair would say, "I should know. I was on the naughty list every year." As Alistair would then smirk. As Husk would say, "Whatever, man." As they would all have a Christmas-themed party, as Husk would start to drink the eggnog, when suddenly something would happen. A dust of wind would occur, a magic light, as all the presents were brought out. As they all enjoyed their Christmas meal, as the light flashed, they saw gifts everywhere. As Angel would open his, it was a special outfit for Fat Nugs. As Angel would say, "Oh my god, I couldn't knit or buy this," as a note on it. "You started out naughty this year, but you turned your behavior around. Even though your job isn't the best, I decided to look past that, considering your situation. Have a Merry Christmas." And Santa can be naughty too sometimes, it said, as it gave Angel also a special eggnog, as Angel would laugh and drink the eggnog, as Charlie would open up her gift, as she got a super cute outfit, she loved it, as Vaggie's gift would be, well, a new spear. As Alistair would open up his gift, it was coal, quite fitting, but then the coal blew up in his face, as Alistair would say, "Santa still has it out for me." As then Husk would open up his gift. As Husk would open it up, it would be a woman. The woman he married back when he was alive. As Husk would start to cry, he would say, "Thank you, Santa, thank you." As they all would have a jolly Christmas, and drink some eggnog with some special substances in it, if you know what I mean. As they all partied, though, we cut to some of the overlords. As the first one isn't really an overlord, but he is my favorite character, so we'll start with him, Lucifer. As Lucifer opened it, it was a train with rubber duckies on it, inside of it, built by the company. As Lucifer was like, "Thank you, Santa." As he turned it on, the train went around. Instead of saying choo-choo, went quack, quack, quack. Lucifer began to clap. As this was going on, we cut to Camilla Carmine. As Camilla Carmine was kinda good since she helped defend her people and cared for her daughters. As she opened up a gift, it said, "To you, Camilla." As it gave her a special suit and a souvenir from a dear friend back when she was alive. As she simply smirked and said, "Well, it looks like Santa knows everything." As then we cut to someone who was getting more than just coal, Valentino. As Valentino would see the gift, he would open it. As it was cold, Val would say, "Huh, I'm not surprised. Santa is an old bag. No wonder he can't find interest in someone hot like me." When suddenly the coals would turn into hot balls of lava and hit Val in the face. Since he was a magical overlord, he was able to survive it, but he had burns all over his body as he would scream in anger and agony, pissed. As then we cut to the Christmas party. As it was just ending, suddenly Santa would come in and say, "Hope you all enjoyed your presents." As Charlie would say, "Santa!" Charlie would run over and hug Santa. Santa would say, "Ho, ho, ho, Merry Christmas to all. I just finished giving everyone gifts. I know it's past Christmas, but you think you could keep the party going just for old St. Nick?" As Charlie said, "Of course." Alistair would say, "I'm all tuckered out," as he would walk upstairs. As Husk would say, "You want some eggnog?" "Well, only the best." As Husk would say, "I'm going to spike this, right?" He would say, "Santa can take it." As Husk would say, "My man." As Santa would start to drink. As he would talk to Angel and Husk. As they would share stories and begin to laugh. As Santa would tell lewd stories about Mrs. Claus and how they met. And Santa was actually pretty funny and had some side to him. Now, Santa wasn't mean or evil in any way, but he did have a naughty side, if you know what I mean. But as Santa was describing all this, suddenly someone would burst through the door. As it was Valentino, as he would say, "What is up with this? Someone decided to mess with me." Angel would then shake and hide. As then Angel would say, "Val, please don't. It's not about you, Angel Cakes. Not everything's about you. You act like I'm obsessed with you." As Angel would actually do a sigh of relief that it wasn't about him. As then Val pulled out his blasters and aimed at Santa. As Vaggy says, "I won't let you hurt." "Oh, come now, everyone's welcome to the party." As Santa would walk up to Val, he would blast his blasters at him, but Santa would teleport behind him and say, "Where's your Christmas spirit? Even though you're on the naughty list, we can still have a good time." As he would give Valentino an eggnog, and this would start to make him mad that he wasn't taking him seriously. Val would then say, "Why aren't you taking me seriously? I am an overlord. Do you not understand that?" As Santa would say, "You're making some of the guests uncomfortable. Follow me out." As Santa would walk out, Val would keep trying to attack him, but Santa would teleport out of the way. And I know what you're saying. Why does he have teleportation? Well, how else is Santa gonna deliver all those presents? In his sleigh? You're insane. As then, Val would just say, "Why do you do this? Why, every year you deliver presents? I don't understand. You don't get anything from it." Santa would say, "I do it to make people happy. I do it because it spreads joy throughout the world. And that's when you need, Val. You need joy. And even though you're on the naughty list, I can't help but see how angry you are. So, I think I'll give you some of my powers." As Val would say, "Really? Yep, but you have to let Angel go." Val would think about this, and he could just force Angel back in with Santa's powers. As Santa would give Val his powers, Angel would be free, but nothing would happen. Val would say, "What gives? To use my powers, you have to be a good person." Val would say, "What?" So, yep. So as soon as you become a good person, you can use it. And thanks for letting Angel free. As then Santa would walk back into the hotel. As Angel would stand up and say, "I feel different. You're free now," Santa would say, "Merry Christmas." As then he would teleport away. As Angel would cry tears of joy. And that was Hell's first Christmas. And I hope they had a good one. As some weren't satisfied with the coal they got, others were. But there was many more Christmases to come, thanks to Santa's jolly magic and Charlie's kind heart. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with all your friends. Hope you enjoyed this video, because, I enjoyed making it. I've been seeing people suggest Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. I wanted to wait for the day of Christmas. I wanted to be Christmas exactly. Because, well, that's just the best time to do it, And I kept seeing all your suggestions, and I kept seeing it, and I planned to do it, like, I don't know, 3 weeks before. I was like, I need Santa Claus on Christmas. Now, I thought about doing Krampus the day before, then Santa Claus on it, but I decided against it. Instead, I did a Charlie video, which, yeah, worked out pretty well, but, maybe I missed out. But hey, I didn't miss out on Santa. That's the important thing. And I hope you all have a great Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, have a great Wednesday. or any holiday. Have a great whatever day it is too, you know? I don't really care about the whole Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday thing. Say whatever you want. It's not a big deal to me, you know? Some people get offended both ways, but it's just, who cares, you know? Who cares? Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. Who gives a crap how you say it? It's just a man-made holiday where we can spend time with family, you know? And there are some dark sides about Christmas, especially how you get those gifts. But, you know, Christmas is a beautiful thing overall because it's about family. And I know if you're Christian, there's also a religious aspect, but I'm not really Christian and I still celebrate Christmas. And for me, it's about family, it's about coming together. And if it's about, you know, the religious aspect for you, that's fine, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever Christmas means to you, or if you don't even celebrate Christmas, that's fine. As long as you're nice to people, as long as you're kind to others, as long as you don't force their way on people, that's all that matters to me. And that's a good person. I don't care where you're from, what you believe in. As long as you're a nice person, as long as you're good to others, you can be my friend. And sometimes I'm friends with people I have nothing in common with, and it gets awkward sometimes. But, you know, I just like people. Now, I am awkward. I am very introverted unless I know you. Then I become an extrovert instantly. It's very weird. If I know you, then I can talk to you about anything. But if I don't know you, I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. It's very weird. That's just kind of how I am. I don't know if anyone else is like that. If so, let me know in the comments below. And it's not like a thing or if I knew them for a while. It's like if I met them a few days ago, I can talk to them about a lot of stuff. But if it's like I don't know them, I don't want to see them. Like sometimes I'll walk out in my backyard. I'm a full-grown adult. And I'll see people in the backyard, like neighbors in their backyard. I'll be like, nope, and walk back inside because I don't want to be around people. Like, what is wrong with me? And I have a job where I work, where I'm around people I don't know. And I'm fine with that. But walking out in my backyard, being surrounded by neighbors, no, I have to get out of there. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I guess I'm just weird. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, and good night.